I'm Kyle Bailey. I'm standing here today with David Casson-Freed, who's a professional writer. And David, you offer editing services. Tell me and the folks out there a little bit about the difference between copy editing and substantive editing.
Well, copy editing is basically going through a piece line by line and correcting the words, making sure that it fits the style for whatever the publication is, whether it's a magazine or a book. You know, there's a style guide and it's supposed to look a certain way. Substantive editing is a little bit more in-depth. It's going through and determining, okay, does this structure make sense?
Right.
Do we need to move this section over here? And it's really a much deeper level of understanding of what's going to make a really quality product.
Okay. Tell me about an application for that. Is that something that would work for somebody's white paper or technical writing, or is it more along the lines of a book?
Well, I'll give you an example. I edited a book called No Teacher Left Behind, where the first two chapters were really good, and it was a great premise about how the current generation of students is very different than the generation of students that's come before them.
Okay.
And but after the first couple of chapters, it kind of the whole thing was more of a general book about communication, and so the author brought me in to kind of rework it and really have it be focused towards the core content, which is how to captivate and motivate Generation Next in the classroom.
Okay. And now compare that to, say, like proofreading, which is a service you also offer.
Yeah, I do proofreading services as well, and proofreading is basically kind of it's the last thing that you do before before the product goes out to market, and it's really just cleaning up, anywhere there's a typo, anywhere there's a the dash is out of place, or the comma, or the misplaced punctuation. And I think that it is really important to make sure that things are proofread really well, because it's evidence of your professionalism. Okay. And you really have to have a professional product if you want people to take you seriously.
Okay, so proofreading, copy editing, and substantive editing.
Yep.
Great. Thanks a lot, David.
Thanks.